So, if you may or may not have heard recently, it was announced that Chevrolet and GM have announced that the Chevy Camaro will be discontinued as of January 2024. Um, this was really not surprising. I mean, we kind of knew that it was going to come for the longest time. There have been rumors. There was kind of already an announcement, but they had to authenticate the announcement this past week. And this was, I wanted to come on here and give my quick little thoughts about it and give my thoughts on, what the future of Chevy and NASCAR will possibly be like. First of all, let's get this out of the way. I am not a Chevy loyalist by any means necessary. I am not a person who would buy Chevy products necessarily, but I am disappointed to see one of these legendary sports cars go. I was disappointed to see the Dodge Charger and Challenger getting their final farewell, even though I'm not a Dodge or Mopar person at all, and this is very upsetting. And quite frankly, you know, let's not kid ourselves. The rise of electric cars is on the rise as of now, and it's disappointing to see because I grew up around these type of cars, and I didn't own one or own any, I should say. My family didn't own any, but it's what that I've always read magazines about them, books about them. It's been very cool to see them, and with the electric car industry come up through the ranks, with Tesla and all these major manufacturers like Dodge and Chevy start to transition toward electric vehicles. It's sad to see that all of these makes are starting to go away. So, and as we all know, as you can see the picture. By the way, this is not this picture that you see ahead of that in front of us. That is not. I do not own that picture. That picture strictly goes to iRacing. Credit to them. But um, I just wanted to come on and give my thoughts on what the future of Chevy and NASCAR will possibly look like. So, as you can see, they run the Chevy Camaro ZL1. They've been doing that since 2018. And Bob Hawkers actually came out with a tweet saying that Chevy and NASCAR could still run the Camaro throughout the 2024 season. But when it comes to 2025 and beyond, well, Chevy and GM and NASCAR are going to have to come up with something completely different. I've seen a lot of people throw out some pretty interesting ideas. I've seen people throw out the Corvette idea, which the Corvette, I don't know if it's still going to be. I'm sure, well, there is no discontinuation of it as I know of, but I've seen people throw out that idea, and while that may be the most likely idea, I don't know how it would look on a next gen body. As you can see, the newest Camaro, which I've seen, it doesn't look like it would fit like a next gen body template, or they would have to like really scrunch it up in order to fit the body within itself. So I don't know if they'll actually go down that route, but we'll see what happens. I've even seen people throw out Chevy entirely and put Cadillac in. I don't really see that happening. I don't see Chevy leaving NASCAR because every race that NASCAR has been in since day one, a Chevy product has been on the track, has been there. Chevy has been one of NASCAR's longest, if not the longest running manufacturer, along with Ford, in the entirety of its organization. Chevy has been with NASCAR since its inception. There's not been a NASCAR race without a Chevy product. It's just not like you can't think of NASCAR without Chevy. It's just that's all I'm gonna say for that. But I don't really see a Cadillac product getting onto the track simply because, well, Cadillac doesn't make anything really sporty, and that's kind of not what you want. I mean, NASCAR did run sedans. They ran the Fusion, they ran the SS, and they still run the Camry, but now they run the Camry, they run the Mustang, and they run the Camaro. Two sports cars, one sedan. So I mean, the only sports car that would really be in the entirety of NASCAR would be the Mustang, which is still good through 2024, but beyond that, we do not know. But back to Chevy real quick. What I think is probably going to happen is Chevy is going to um, whatever their new, I'm going to say it's electric Camaro or whatever it's going to call it. That's what I'm going to call it for now. Maybe call it something completely different. I mean, I call the new Dodge Challenger the electric Challenger. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. But whatever new product that Chevy is going to release, I think that NASCAR will put that on track. No, I don't think the Cup Series or any NASCAR series is going to go electric, but I do think that they'll probably accept the hybrid stuff because hybrid is technically electric and but it's still a combustion engine. So I don't know if the OEM is going to really have a really big say in that. They probably want the oh no the Cup car has to be electric or this and that. But then again, that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, well, it does make sense, I should say, but you know, but if the OEM were to come out and say that, then that makes this a little bit of a bit kerfluffle, if you ask me. And I just think, from my standpoint, I don't think Chevy is leaving NASCAR personally, but whatever new product that Chevy is going to put out to replace the Camaro, you will probably see on track in the near future. Um, or something completely different. We do not know as of yet. But no, I don't think Chevy is going to be leaving. Let's just get that out of the way. But um, yeah, so let's just enjoy the Chevy Camaro while it still lasts and still in production. And yeah, I wanted to give my quick thoughts on the whole ordeal and whole thing as of late. I wanted to get this video out Saturday, but I had some other things to tend to, so I couldn't really get this video out. So I'm giving you to you guys on a Monday night. This is going to be a little bit of a different styled video. I want to bust out different content besides the podcast on the channel. So if you guys like this, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you guys want to see more, not necessarily commentary videos, but more of discussional topic videos. Maybe I'll throw in some random driver videos or something like that. I'm gonna bust out new content for you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, rest in peace to Camaro.